Imagine a deity so powerful that time and space dissolve into his essence.
That's incredible. Who is this deity?
The deity is Mahākāla, a unique figure revered in both Hinduism and Buddhism.
He embodies the ultimate power of destruction and is considered a protector against great evils.
The name Mahākāla comes from the Sanskrit words Maha, meaning great, and Kala, which can mean time or death.
So it literally means beyond time?
Exactly. In Tibetan culture, he's referred to as Great Black One, symbolizing both his fearsome presence and vastness.
What does Mahākāla look like?
According to the Shaktisangama Tantra, he is depicted with 4 arms, 3 eyes, and radiates the brilliance of countless fires.
And he's not just fearsome. He embodies the ultimate destructive power of Brahman and exists in the void when the universe dissolves.
Wow, and why is he decorated with skulls?
The skulls represent the cycle of life and death, his control over it, and his association with the ashes from cremation grounds.
In a way, they illustrate the unity of life and death under his dominion.
How does Mahākāla fit into Hindu practices?
In Hinduism, he's known as Mahākāla Bhairava and is linked with temples in India and Nepal, especially the famous one in Ujjain.
That temple, rich in cultural history, is a major pilgrimage site that reflects his significance in the Hindu religion.
What kind of rituals do people perform there?
Devotees invoke Mahākāla for protection and spiritual strength, offering prayers to ward off negative influences.
And how does he manifest in Buddhism?
In Buddhist traditions, particularly Tibetan Buddhism, Mahākāla is a principal protector, often represented as a wrathful figure.
He plays a complex role, embodying different Buddhas and serving in various tantric practices.
That's fascinating. Does every tradition depict him in the same way?
Not at all. His iconography varies greatly, from the 5 skulls to the severed heads representing wisdom and pure speech.
Are there different versions of Mahākāla within Tibetan Buddhism?
Yes, absolutely. There's the 2-armed black-cloaked Mahākāla and various 4-armed and 6-armed forms that serve as protectors for different schools.
Each version carries specific attributes and serves unique purposes in different lineages.
That's intriguing. Is there a primary form among them?
The 4-armed Mahākāla is typically seen as the primary protector, especially among the Karmakagyu lineage.
How is Mahākāla perceived in Chinese Buddhism?
While his presence was rare during earlier dynasties, he's mentioned in many texts and is associated with guarding monasteries.
He's often identified with concepts of fertility and protection, adapting over time to local beliefs.
So, does he have any rituals dedicated to him in China?
Certainly. During celebrations like the Qixi festival, people invoke him for fertility and good fortune.
What about in Japan? It sounds like Mahākāla has a very different image there.
Indeed. In Japan, he is revered as one of the 7 lucky gods, symbolizing wealth and household prosperity.
His portrayal contrasts sharply with the fierce depictions found in Tibetan art, showcasing a more approachable aspect.
That's quite a transformation. So he even has associations with kitchens and family life?
Exactly. Pilgrims wear specific tokens representing him, blending spirituality with everyday life.
This journey through Mahākāla's diverse representations is truly profound.
Each culture adds its own layers, while the essence of Mahākāla remains powerful and fascinating.
And we're only scratching the surface. Imagine the future chapters exploring the deeper significance of Mahākāla in modern practices.
I can't wait to learn more. And listeners, if you have insights or details about Mahākāla's cultural representations, share them in the comments.